Welcome to North Hardin High School for 17th District Girls Basketball action. We're in Radcliffe, Kentucky, Ron Bevers Gymnasium for the homestanding Lady Trojans of North Hardin. They're welcoming in the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin High School. The home team, the North Hardin Lady Trojans under Coach Whitney Hooper, have a 6-11 record, 2-3 in the district. And the visiting Lady Bruins under Coach Christina Covington-Jones, Kojo, they come in with a 13-4 record. They're 4-0 in the district, so we've got our district-leading Lady Bruins taking on the upstart Lady Trojans. The last meeting of these two squads, their first meeting of the year, back in December 13th, it was a 61-53 victory for the Lady Bruins, winning that game. They were up by more. A late charge by the Lady Trojans made it really interesting, but certainly it was Lady Bruins all the way in that one. Of course, that was at home. The Lady Trojans now have their opportunity here in their own house, Ron Bevers Gymnasium, to try to make something happen here. The Lady Trojans are the better shooting team of the two teams. 38% from the field, 30% from three-point range, whereas the Lady Bruins 37% from the field, only 25% from three-point range, 57% free throw shooting for the Lady Trojans, 55% as a team for the Lady Bruins. So a slight shooting advantage. Now the difference between the two and the reason for the disparity in the records is in two other areas. One is taking care of the basketball. We do not have turnover numbers, but the Lady Bruins have done a better job of taking care of the basketball than have the Lady Trojans. Secondly, and probably the biggest, most glaring, is a size and rebounding advantage. The Lady Trojans, in one fewer game than the Lady Bruins, have 382 rebounds. The Lady Bruins 581. So in one more game, they have 200 more rebounds. All 200 of those did not happen in one game, folks. Significant rebounding advantage, size advantage, maybe even aggression advantage to the Lady Bruins. So we'll see who's ready to play. That's another big issue for both these squads. Sometimes they'll show up, sometimes they won't. If the Lady Trojans show up and the Lady Bruins don't, we're going to be in for a battle. If the Lady Trojans can knock down some threes, we're going to have a tight one as well. They've got to take care of the basketball to stay in this ball game. The rebounding advantage is going to be with the Lady Bruins. There's almost no doubt about that. But certainly Coach Hooper has some tricks up her sleeve. We'll see what she wants to do defensively. The Lady Trojans play a 2-1-2 extended trapping defense. That is in the half court. That is their favorite defensive look. I don't see them getting into a man-to-man look, which is what the Lady Bruins will do. Sometimes they do that exclusively. They'll mix in a 2-3 or a 1-3-1 zone, sometimes some full court pressure. But mostly you'll see the Lady Bruins in a man-to-man look. They love to feast on teams that guard them man-to-man, so that is not something you'll see from the Lady Trojans. They'll be in a zone look, whether it's that extended trapping look, 2-1-2, or a really packed-in tight 2-3. A lot of teams try to do that to the Lady Bruins because they believe that they are not going to let the Lady Bruins post players and guards who drive the ball to the basket so well, Monica and Alyssa Lindsay, that they are going to try to keep the Lady Bruins out of the lane. So that packed-in 2-3 zone is something you'll often see the Lady Bruins employ in this matchup. So we'll see what kind of defensive strategy. One of the big stories for the night, it's been since January 11th since this Lady Trojan squad has played a ball game. Several COVID cancellations, one on their end, two from other teams that they were supposed to face. So it has been a while. Des Bryant, the leading scorer, second leading scorer and leading rebounder, out for tonight for the Lady Trojans with illness. And so that will be an interesting difference and difference maker for this Lady Trojan squad. Not in the lineup tonight, Des Bryant. On the Lady Bruins side, leading scorer with 19 points a game, Monica Lindsay, 0-0 will be the catalyst. We are ready for the national anthem, so I'm going to let it go for a few minutes. And the color guard has exited the floor. We're about ready for the starting lineups. As I was saying, Monica Lindsay, Alyssa Lindsay leading scorers. Alyssa Lindsay 13 and 8, 13 points, 8 rebounds a game. shooting specialist. Mallory Reed averaging 9 points and 2 rebounds a game. Kanaya Jones with 7 and 7. Katie Gray with 5 and 5 a game. That should be the starting 5. Big for the Lady Trojans will be Peyton Isom, the leading scorer with 14 points a game. Ella Shearer, 8 points a game, and Jerica Johnson. They're going to need to knock down some perimeter jump shots to make this thing really competitive. A big X factor is 8th grader Destiny Scott, number 24 for the Lady Trojans. Will need to pick up some of that rebounding slack that already the Lady Trojans at a disadvantage, and now their leading rebounder out of the game, Des Bryant, out of the lineup tonight. So, again, for the Lady Bruins, the starting lineups on the floor have been announced. Monica Lindsay, 00. 11 is Alyssa Lindsay. 32, Mallory Reed. 25, Katie Gray. And 14, Kanaya Jones. Kiara Loggins, number 2 for the Lady Trojans. Number 10, Jerica Johnson. Number 15, Ella Shearer. Number 20, Peyton Isom. And I believe it's going to be number 25, Jayana Lee, also in the lineup. So those are the starting lineups for tonight. I'm Paul Gray. We're here with you calling the action. Again, from North Hardin High School. Good crowd in the building tonight for this district matchup. Big district matchup for both sides. The Lady Trojans want to give themselves the best seating opportunities that they can. Got a big one tomorrow night with E-Town girls. We'll be bringing that one to you as well at 6 o'clock. Lady Trojans against Lady Panthers. So 2 big games. They need to win one of these, if not both, the Lady Trojans to move up at 2 and 3 in the district right now. Lady Bruins at 4-0 to keep that top seed. Big game for them tonight as well. Knocked away by Kanaya Jones, but they're saying it's staying here. No, it's going the other way. A little confused. As Kanaya Jones won the tip, but knocked it out of bounds. None of the Lady Bruins could get to the basketball. It'll be Jerica Johnson to bring the ball in bounds, and Peyton Isom to set the offense 4 high. Kiara Loggins in the left corner, but knocked away already an early turnover. Monica Lindsay going down the lane to the left hand. That was beautiful. An early bucket for Monica Lindsay. Monica with a steal again, struggling to take care of the ball. Good block by Jerica Johnson, and it's going the other way. Gianna Lee is ahead of the pack. She can't handle it. Mallory Reed touched it as it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Lady Trojans. 2-0 early, 7:36 to go. We're just 24 seconds in. Lady Bruins 2-0, early advantage. Isom out top. Alyssa Lindsay on her. Ella Shearer guarded by Gray. Best friends there getting after each other. Ball kind of was thrown. It's going to be called a kick as it went off of Peyton Isom's foot. Kind of a low pass. No, they're going to call it a kick on the Lady Bruins. So as they were going for it, it went off of one of their feet. We're going to call a kick. Lady Trojans have the basketball. Peyton Isom to reset in a stack look. Lady Trojan, Jerica Johnson, screen from Lee, rolling to the basket. Shearer out top, driving around Gray. It's well off the mark. Lee with the rebound. Her first. Turnover again. Monica Lindsay pushing it up the floor. They're going to call a foul on Peyton Isom. Her first, team's first, as Monica Lindsay trying to get up the sideline there and push the break. Lindsay in the corner, guarded by Isom. Let's check the defensive look here for this squad. It's that trapping 2-1-2 pressure look, it appears. Working it cross court, Mallory Reed out top, back to Monica Lindsay, just throwing it around the outside right now. They've got to create some penetration if they're going to have any success. Cross court to Monica Lindsay. She's got a 3. 5 for Monica Lindsay early. She's been really hot lately. Back to Jerica Johnson, another turnover for the Lady Trojans. That's their third already. That was one of our keys. Alyssa Lindsay couldn't get it to go off the nice move. It looked like a pretty good block. They're going to call Peyton Isom with the body, and Kanaya Jones will go. They're actually calling that a 2-point basket for Monica Lindsay. Toe on the line, so it's 4-0. 6:28 in. Kanaya Jones off on the first attempt. I'm not sure who they called that on. It was Peyton Isom that was involved in that play. I think they've called it on someone else, maybe Kiera Loggins. The second shot off. Again, Loggins with the rebound. They're going the other way with it. Kiera's got it. Pushing it on. Mallory Reed through, past Mallory Reed, a reach in by Kanaya Jones. I think that's who they're going to call the foul on. No, they're going to call it on Reed. Her first. Called her for the block. Pressure. Oh, pass off the mark there. Fourth turnover already. Alyssa Lindsay getting it to Mallory Reed. Nice move for Reed, and it's in the bucket. Mallory's first. 6-0. It is Loggins that they called the foul on. So Kiera Loggins has 1 foul and 2 for the team for the Lady Trojans. But 6:12 to go here in the first, and Coach Hooper wants a timeout, down 6-0. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. We're back to action here, just a 30-second timeout. Coach Hooper hoping to get some things straightened out, especially taking care of the basketball. We talked about rebounding and taking care of the ball being keys here. Right now, 4-1 turnovers. Lady Trojans have turned it over 4 times. The only turnover on the Lady Bruins was a nice move by Loggins around Gray, and she gets the lay-in. 2 points, Kiera Loggins. Monica Lindsay drives. Mallory Reed open from the side. That's off the mark. Kanaya Jones tracking that one down. She's got the rebound in the corner. Monica Lindsay there. 3 on the way, and it's good. Monica Lindsay. She's got 7. So Kanaya Jones, 7 rebounds a game, has an early one there. Carly Adkison trying to go cross court as she was picked up. Ella Shear wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Monica Lindsay. Lady Bruins back the other way up, 9-2. Cross court, Reed. She's got the baseline jumper on the way. Can't go. Rebound, Alyssa Lindsay. Cross court to Monica Lindsay driving. Back to Alyssa. She's wide open. She'll set for the 3. It's off the mark. Kiera Loggins with the rebound. Peyton Isom's going to pull it back and set the offense here. 9-2 Lady Bruins in the early going here. Crossover move. And Peyton Isom could not hang on to it. They're a 5th turnover already. 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this ball game. That has been the Achilles heel for this Lady Trojans squad, is simply being able to hang on to and take care of the basketball. Missouri Allen will check into the lineup along with Jerica Johnson, Carly Atkinson, and Ella Shearer checking out. Starting 5 still on the floor for the Lady Bruins. 4:41 to go here. Monica Lindsay driving. She's going to find Katie Gray in the corner. Just can't get that one to go. Gianna Lee with the rebound. It's going the other way. Rebounding edge right now to the Lady Trojans. That's a little surprising. Oh, Isom wide open for 3. She can't get that to go. Missouri Allen gets it back to Isom. She'll fire again. That one's off the mark as well. Missouri Allen's going to get a 2nd rebound in a row. The Lady Bruins not doing a great job rebounding, but another turnover. So not getting to the boards. The Lady Bruins right now 6-3 advantage for the Lady Trojans on the boards. It's 9-2. Couple of good open looks. Peyton Isom does not usually miss those. She is a 36% three-point shooter. Turnover there by the Lady Bruins. A little bit sloppy right now from both teams. Loggins getting it to Isom. She's going to drive now. She goes into the chest of Gray. They're going to call that one on the floor. Katie Gray's first, team's 2nd. Johnson to trigger the inbounds pass, trying to get it to Gianna Lee. Jerica Johnson gets the ball. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Mallory Reed. It'll be 2 shots for Jerica Johnson. Reed didn't like that call. That is her second, team's third. She's had some trouble getting into foul trouble there. Jerica Johnson, first one off the mark. Morgan Covey, number 3, the super athlete, checking in for Mallory Reed. 3:51 to go, 9-2, Lady Bruins. Still early going here. Johnson will knock down the second, her first point of the night. So 2 for Loggins, 1 for Johnson. That is the scoring summary for the Lady Trojans so far. At the free throw line, outside, back cross court, moving the ball quickly. Covey, Covey's going to turn it over. Trying to throw it in lane, turn right back over, back to the Lady Bruins. Monica Lindsay working on 2 and turning it right back over. Just a mess right now. The ball being stripped away. It's going to be a held ball going back to the Lady Bruins. So kind of a mess there on that series. Possession traded back and forth quickly 2 or 3 times. Neither team doing a good job passing the basketball, throwing it to the other team with no real opportunity to get the ball where they wanted to get it. Alyssa Lindsay catches. Outside, Kanaya Jones, 3 on the way. That one's no good. Lee fighting with Grayford. She's got it. It's going to go the other direction. Isom gets too far under the basket. It's going to go off of Morgan Covey, who couldn't get the rebound. It'll stay with the Lady Trojans. Ella Shear to bring the ball in. Outside, Jerica Johnson has it. Shear off the screen. They're going to call that foul on Kanaya Jones. She just ran over Ella Shear. Should not be a shooting foul because that foul was on Shear there. The Lady Trojans will bring that ball in off the side. I believe that's Jones's first. Jerica Johnson left wide open. She can't get that one to go either. So cold shooting to start for the Lady Trojans has got them behind the 8 ball, 9-3. Alyssa Lindsay now has it. I don't know who she's throwing that to. That had no chance of getting to anybody with a blue jersey. So kind of a rough start for both squads. The Lady Bruins shooting the ball slightly better, but just not taking care of the basketball, not rebounding the basketball. It's kind of a poor play from the Lady Bruins, but they are up 9-3. Could have been a much bigger lead here if they had taken care of the basketball. Harper Hines and Juliana Stith have checked into the ball game. Stith's going to knock it away. Another turnover. 8 turnovers on this Lady Trojan squad. Kanaya Jones pushing the ball. She's in the lane. They called Kanaya Jones for the foul. Good job, Jayana Lee. Taking the charge. Her second, team's 5th. A little bit of early foul trouble for this Lady Bruins squad, and Covey will check back in and get Jones out. Full court man pressure. Destiny Scott checking in for Missouri. Allen, number 24, the 8th grader, on the floor. Should be guarded by Morgan Covey. Trying to get the ball in bounds against this man pressure. Going over the top. Isom able to get a good pass from Shear. Isom driving, gets it to Johnson. Johnson with the score. Great job breaking the pressure. She's got 3. 9-5 now. Hines has it. Alyssa Lindsay to Monica Lindsay. And not able to get it to go with Juliana Stith. Lee with another rebound. She's got 4 already. Jerica Johnson up the left side. She's fouled on the arm. That's Juliana Stith. Some really, really sloppy play on both sides here. But Jerica Johnson will get back to the line. She's having herself a good first quarter. Most efficient player on the floor so far. Obviously on the other side, Monica Lindsay with 7. First one is good. Jerica Johnson, she's got 4 points right now. That one's off the mark, and the Lady Trojans will get the rebound. So knocked away by Juliana Stith. She's 1 on 4. She's going to have to pull up. She does, but throws it away, and Jerica Johnson has an easy breakaway off that turnover. Jerica Johnson with another bucket. A horrible pass there, 9-8. Great ball. We are close here. We're going to have ourselves a ball game. Hines has it knocked away by Scott. Monica Lindsay picks that up. 1:44 to go here in the first period. Monica Lindsay gets it to Alyssa Lindsay on the left side. They're waiting for the play call. Alyssa Lindsay in the lane. Can't get that to go. Jerica Johnson with the rebound. She's got 6 points here in this first quarter. 6 of her team's 8. Monica Lindsay with 7 of her team's 9. So it's been a two-person ball game here. Everybody else struggling to find the basket, struggling to take care of the basketball. Pass inside. Nice give to Destiny Scott. Scott's going to knock that down. And the Lady Trojans take a 10-9 lead. 1 minute to go here. Covey comes up with the loose balls. Juliana Stitt has it. She's double teamed out top. Reached by Jerica Johnson. It's her first, team's third. Katie Gray checking back in. Morgan Covey checking out. 47 seconds to go here. Very interesting first quarter. Neither team shooting the ball very well. But Jerica Johnson turning in a good performance here. Alyssa Lindsay catches it, the free throw, and drives. She'll get it to go. Her first bucket. They'll reclaim the lead at 11-10. 37 seconds to go here in the first period. Again, for this Lady Trojans squad, no Des Bryant. At this point, no problem. Just down 1. Really playing very competitively. Peyton Isom off a screen. Can't find anything. They're going to reset the offense. Kiera Loggins has it working against Monica Lindsay. She's going to drag that back foot as she wasn't sure where to go with it. 16 seconds to go here in the first. 11-10. It looks like the Lady Bruins will get the last shot. Carly Atkinson's going to check in for Peyton Isom to make sure they don't get a cheap late foul in the quarter. Isom has 1 foul. Nevaeh Raphael, number 12, checking in for Jayana Lee. They're going to come in and play a little defense here. This extended 2-1-2. Actually kind of packing it back to that 2-3 now. Harper Hines going to find Alyssa Lindsay on the post. Can't get it to go. Gray and Lindsay fighting for it. Same team. Alyssa Lindsay has it. She can't get it to go. She'll draw the foul. So it looked like Katie Gray had a rebound. Alyssa took it from her, and Destiny Scott picks up her first, team's 4th. That'll send Alyssa Lindsay to the line. She's the 3rd leading free throw shooter on this squad at 59%, just off the mark. Madison Wilcox, Addison Smith checking in for Juliana Stith and Katie Gray here in the last seconds of this first period to play some defense. Alyssa Lindsay second on the way. Can't get that to go either. Raphael has it. That'll be the end of the quarter. She's just going to hold the ball. So this quarter in the book, very interesting quarter with the Lady Bruins up 11-10. Just a 1-point advantage when they were up 9-2 early when everything stalled and Jerica Johnson kind of took over. The most shocking statistic has got to be the rebounding right now. 10-3 in favor of the Lady Trojans. In their last matchup, it was the rebounding of the Lady Bruins that made the big difference as they well out-rebounded this Lady Trojan squad. Winding Springs Luxury Living is located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street, now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available is Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. Isom has the ball for the Lady Trojans to start the second. Adkisson, nice pick and roll to Scott. She's got the bucket and the foul. Destiny Scott taking over. Juliana Stiff called for her second, team 7th. So this Lady Trojan squad will be in the bonus from here on, but this will be one shot for Destiny Scott to try to complete the three-point play. The ball's on the way, in and out. And Juliana Stiff has the rebound. Be going the other way. Lady Bruins with Stiff, Alyssa Lindsay, Gray, Hines, and Monica Lindsay on the floor. There's Scott with another rebound as they continue to dominate on the boards. Foul called on Monica Lindsay, I believe. And this early foul trouble for the Lady Bruins. It'll be Destiny Scott back to the free throw line to shoot one and the bonus here. So the Lady Trojans up 12-11 right now and at the line. Again, for the Lady Bruins, it's Katie Gray, Juliana Stiff, Alyssa Lindsay, Monica Lindsay, and Harper Hines. For the Lady Trojans, it's Peyton Isom, Carly Adkisson, Destiny Scott, Jayana Lee, and Kiera Loggins. Adkisson will check out right now, and Jerica Johnson will check back in. We've got 7:34 to go here in the second. Not sure what all the conversation is about, but we do have one in the bonus here. The 8th team foul on the Lady Bruins. Scott at the line to shoot. That's off the mark. Rebound to Gray, her first rebound. And the Lady Bruins have got it rebounded better. Oh, wide open look for Monica Lindsay, off the mark. Alyssa Lindsay has it. Hines will shoot a three. She's off the mark. Gray with the rebound. She goes up and cannot get it to go, but she'll be fouled. Destiny Scott called for the foul. That is her second. I believe that's the team's 5th. Gray will go to line to shoot 2. First one off the mark. Missouri Allen's going to check in for Destiny Scott, who has 2 fouls, checks out with 4 points. Gray's second on the way. That one is good. Gray, about a 50% free throw shooter, good for 1 for 2 about every time there. She's got her first point of the ball game. 12-12 with 7:15 to go here. We got a great matchup. It may have been a moving screen there. Jerica Johnson left alone for 3. No good. Monica Lindsay has the rebound. She's going to push the ball up the floor. Dishes off to Covey. Gets it to go. Morgan Covey. Her first bucket. Good assist. Monica Lindsay driving and dishing. That's one of the things she can do so well. Switch up Gray now on Loggins. Loggins trying to get it to Isom. Almost lost it. They're going to call the foul on Monica Lindsay. She fell on the ground and Isom fell over her. I'm not sure how that would be called, but that's going to be a second on Monica Lindsay. 6:46 to go, and the leading scorer for this Lady Bruins squad has 2. So Coach Covington Jones is going to have a decision to make here. They are up to 14-12. Isom at the line. Isom knocks down the first. Peyton Isom, first bucket, first point of the night. She's a 73% free throw shooter, so one of the better free throw shooters around. The second leading free throw shooter on this squad, Ella Shearer at 77%. That one's on the way, and that one's good as well. So 2 for Peyton Isom. She's got 2, and it's a tie ball game again here. 6:45 to go. Harper Hines has it. Back to Monica Lindsay out top. They're moving the ball around, but this trapping extended defense is making it difficult for them to try to get the ball in. Shot on the way, a little bit out of control there. Rebound to Missouri Allen, and they're moving ahead. They're going to pull it back. Knocked away by Alyssa Lindsay. Monica Lindsay and Missouri Allen fighting for it on the floor. Held ball will go to the Lady Bruins. Tie ball game. Winding down towards 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Harper Hines gets it to Alyssa Lindsay at the free throw line. Good pass to Katie Gray, couldn't handle it. It's a turnover and going the other way. Not as many turnovers here in this second quarter, a couple on both sides, but a little cleaner as far as taking care of the basketball. Isom trying to set the offense there. Ella Shearer has it on the left wing, guarded by Monica Lynn. She pulls up three on the way, just off the mark. Alyssa Lindsay will come up with the rebound. She's pushing it up the floor, double teamed. She's going to go to the basket, and the bucket's good, but they're not going to count it. They're going to call a charge on Alyssa Lindsay. Her first foul, team's 10th. It will not be a shooting foul because it's an offensive foul. Anything from here to the end of this second period with 5:37 to go will be a two-shot foul for the Lady Trojans. So Lady Bruins again in foul trouble, not rebounding the ball, in foul trouble, turning the ball over. It's been a poor performance there. Lady Trojans not playing badly. They've had turnover troubles as well and shooting troubles. Loggins trying to get it on the baseline, can't get it to go. Madison Wilcox is checked in for the Lady Bruins. 11th turnover for the Lady Trojans. 8 on the Lady Bruins. Full court pressure now, maybe 2/3 court. Gray has it inside, tries to drive. They're going to call the foul on Jerica Johnson. And it looks like Gray will go to the line to shoot two. Looks like that's Johnson's second, team's 6th. Gray back to the line. She did a good job hanging on to that ball. But Gianna Lee aggressively going for that pass. Made a nice move, can't hit the first. Carly Atkinson checking in. Jerica Johnson checking out with the 2 fouls. Jerica Johnson 6 points with 1 rebound. Gray's second on the way. That one's off the mark as well. So two missed free throws there from Gray. She's got to knock down shots for this squad. 14-14, an opportunity at the line gone begging for the Lady Bruins, and the Lady Trojans here trying to take the lead with 5 minutes to go. Loggins open for 3, well off the mark. Atkinson trying to get the rebound. She'll knock it out of bounds, and it will go back to the Lady Bruins. Again, not really not a lot of makes for this Lady Trojan squad. If either squad was hitting any shots, they'd have a 10-point advantage right now. Just not really doing a very good job shooting the basketball right now. Monica Lindsay driving. She goes up, can't get it to go. Morgan Covey with it. They're going to say she stepped on the out-of-bounds line, could not control that miss by Lindsay. So great job defensively from this Lady Trojan squad, really giving this Lady Bruin squad fits trying to score the ball. This game has the feel of a postseason game with a lot of defense and a lot of people just really working hard. Travel called on Isom. 4:26 to go here. Gray from the corner, shot blocked by Isom. Wilcox has the rebound. She's trying to get it up. May have been fouled on the shot, so good rebound from Wilcox. Shot blocked by Isom. They're going to call that on Loggins. Two shots for Wilcox on the way. First one is good. Madison Wilcox, her first point. Second off the mark, just a little long. Taylor Urich is checked into the game, number 34. She's got it. She's going to throw it to Isom. That's a turnover on the Lady Bruins, and Isom driving, trying to get the ball in the bucket. Going to call a travel again. A little bit out of control. Coming back the other way, 4:08 to go, 15-14. Lady Bruins, another turnover there. That's 10 now for the Lady Bruins. Isom now driving down the floor. That time they're going to call the foul on Wilcox, and Isom will get to the line. Difference on that one is Isom kind of under control, pulls up, and when she goes up for the shot, draws the contact. So she's going to get to the line to shoot a pair. They're down one and have an opportunity here to take the lead. That one's short. Right now it's Missouri Allen, Jayana Lee, Peyton Isom, Kiera Loggins, and Carly Atkinson for the Lady Trojans. Second one off the mark again. Gray has the rebound, and they're going to call a foul over the back on Missouri Allen. Gray will go to the line to shoot one in the bonus here on the foul. Off the mark again. Cannot get the ball to go in from the free throw line. You want to coach her up when you're the dad, and she's got the ball on the heel of her hand and not on her fingertips. She's not going to make any shots doing that. They're going to call the foul on Loggins there as the rebound came away to the Lady Bruins, and fouls on Loggins there. Her third, team's ninth, so it'll be one in the bonus for Harper Hines. And again, the Lady Bruins got to make some free throws. First one is good for Hines, her first point of the night. Ella Shearer checking in for Kiera Loggins with 3:44 to go here in the half. Loggins with 3 fouls. They need to get her on the bench, so they'll have her for the second half. And Hines knocks down a pair. 17-14, very low scoring affair here. 3:40 to go in this second quarter. Again, this Central Hardin Lady Bruins man defense giving the Lady Trojans some trouble. Shearer has found a wide open look. Can't get it to go. Hines with the rebound. She's going to bring it up the floor, slow it up just a little bit. She's going to get it back to Monica Lindsay to set the offense. Lindsay looking to drive on the post player there. Couldn't get it to go, but foul on Jayana Lee, and Monica Lindsay will go to the line. Lindsay can't knock one down either here, so Lindsay, the leading free throw shooter on this Lady Bruin squad at 64% from the line. First one off the mark. Second one is good, so Monica Lindsay gets another bucket here, another point. She's got 8 now. She had 7 early in like the first 3 minutes of the ball game. Had not scored since, but she's got 1 there. Isom driving down the lane. Foul on Madison Wilcox. That'll send Peyton Isom back to the lane. They've got to keep Isom out of the lane. She's doing a great job of putting the ball on the floor and putting pressure on this Lady Bruin defense. Again, 73% free throw shooter Isom. Just off the mark on the first. Both teams a little bit of a struggle from the line. The Lady Trojans shooting a little better from the line than the Lady Bruins, which is what you'd expect. Morgan Covey checking in for Madison Wilcox. Isom second on the way, and it's good. So Peyton Isom knocks down 1 of 2, and she's got 3 points on the game, 3 free throws, nothing from the field. You've got to expect she's going to knock down some shots eventually. She's such a dead shooter. Monica Lindsay out top, gets it to Hines. Hines is going to shoot the 3. That's off the backboard and in. Harper Hines needed something to go for. She's a very good 3-point shooter, but has not been able to get those to go. They're going to call that a 2. Foot on the line Atkinson driving the baseline, and she's going to travel. I thought she stepped on the line. They're going to call a travel on Carly Atkinson. Covey checking out, Alyssa Lindsay checking in for the Lady Bruins. It's Lindsay, Taylor Urick, Katie Gray, other Lindsay, and Harper Hines. For the Lady Trojans, Atkinson, Allen, Shearer, Lee, and Isom. Monica Lindsay down the lane, gets it to Alyssa Lindsay off the drive. Beautifully done. Alyssa Lindsay's got 4 points on the night, 22-15. 7-point advantage opened up after the 2 buckets for the Lady Bruins there. It just take a couple of shots for either squad to really break this thing open. The Lady Bruins have gotten a little bit of breathing room. 2 minutes to go here. Great pass to Missouri Allen. She can't finish. Taylor Urick with the rebound. Gets it to Monica Lindsay. She's driving. Goes to the left hand. Gets the bucket and a foul. I believe that call was on Ella Shearer. Not sure if they called it on Shearer or Missouri Allen. I think they called it on Allen, actually. And so Monica Lindsay has a bucket. She'll go to the line when we come back from this timeout. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. Ron Hartley in the truck, Kyler Barkley, and Richard Johnson bringing you the action tonight. I'm Paul Gray on the mic, and Monica Lindsay is ready to try to finish off the 3-point play. And that's off the mark as well. Woo. Fighting for that rebound, Katie Gray and Missouri Allen. They're going to say it's off of Gray's hand and going back to the Lady Trojans. 24-15. Again, free throw shooting definitely an issue for this Lady Bruins squad. Monica Lindsay, I believe, 1 for 3. Katie Gray, 1 for 5. Harper Hines, 2 for 2. Atkinson working on Gray here, picked up her dribble. Ella Shearer out top, guarded by Urick. Off the dribble, it's Isom wanting to drive the ball, struggling to shoot it from the outside, wants to get it to the rim. Working on Harper Hines. Give and go with Allen. They're going to call a foul on Hines, and back to the line will go Isom. She's being really aggressive and getting to the line. So that's good basketball. When your shot's not going, you've got to get something going any way you can. And a great scorer like Isom knows you can get to the line by being aggressive, by pushing the ball. She's using her good ball handling to get there. First one on the way. She can't get that one to go. She was 3 of 4 coming to the line here. She converts the second, so 1 out of 2. She's got 4 points on the ball game. Coming back the other way with it, Monica Lindsay with the basketball, working on Missouri Allen. That may be a little bit, I know it's a zone look. Hines open for 3, in the bucket. Harper Hines. She saw one go, even though it was a bank shot, but when you see one go in and you're a shooter, it's go time, and Harper Hines has knocked down the 3 there to give her team an 11-point advantage, 27-16. And again, Isom, ball knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Lady Trojans. I thought they might send her to the line again. She's really doing a good job of pressing the action. They're trying to get some opportunities at the basket. Isom has it back to Atkinson, guarded closely. Isom open. She's going to let it fly. That's way off the mark, and that's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Lady Bruins. Just a little bit out of rhythm, this Lady Trojan squad. I think in the second half you'll see them make a bunch of shots. They'll find their rhythm. They'll settle down. Alyssa Lindsay now has it. Morgan Covey has checked in for Monica Lindsay with 2 fouls. I think Coach does not want her to pick up her 3rd there. Oh, Missouri Allen gets a steal. Another turnover for the Lady Bruins. Coming the other way. Shearer has it. Gets in the corner to Atkinson. Oh, Peyton Isom wide open for 3 on the way. That one is an air ball, 2 in a row, and Peyton looks just dejected. She is struggling to shoot the basketball tonight. Again, leading scorer for this squad at 14.5 a game. Fantastic shooter, knocking them down all throughout warm-ups and just out of sync right now. Oh, not a good pass, but somehow it gets back to the hands of Harper Hines, knocked out of bounds by Isom as she was putting good ball pressure on Harper Hines. 9.5 seconds to go. Lady Bruins will be looking for this last shot. Alyssa Lindsay has it. She's going to drive and just throw it up. Nothing there. 5 seconds to go. Isom's going to get an opportunity as she's driving it down the floor. She's knocked it for Adkisson for 3 and can't get it to go. Isom, a lot of contact, no call as she was trying to drive through traffic. And we'll go to the half. Lady Bruins 27, Lady Bruins 27, Lady Trojans 16. Kind of a low-scoring, difficult half to watch. Hopefully we'll see a lot cleaner, a lot better played second half. This is Paul Gray. I'll be back with you in about 8 minutes for second half action.
Hello, I'm Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television, and today we are talking with one of our longtime sponsors, Mark Harris Construction. He has been with us from the very beginning, his organization, and through the years it's with apartments and renovations and real estate, of course, and now we are joined by Regina Johnson, who is the property management for 2 of the items that we're promoting with Mark Harris Construction. Regina, tell us first, our audience, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a property manager for about 15 years, and so they stole me when they started building these 2 properties. So
that's probably a very good. So she said stole, so you are a high priority.
Yes.
In terms of getting you on board. The 2 properties we want to discuss is the Black Branch Storage first. So tell us about that.
So there's 339 units. We have climate control units, big, small, all different sizes, so you can store just about anything.
Can you pay by the month or annual or 6 months?
It's monthly, yeah, and it's gated, so everything is secure. There's an on-site kiosk where you can lease on-site. There's no manager on site or anything like that. You can also lease online.
Well, that's really good with COVID running around and everything like that. So how long would it take to get a storage facility at that location?
In just a matter of minutes. You can just go to the kiosk, or you can go to blackbranchstorage.com and lease straight online.
Okay. And are those, I'm assuming that those fill up relatively quickly. A lot of people are needing those.
Yes.
So for those that may not be familiar with what goes into storage units, what are some of those items that people might put in storage?
Most people, they store, if they're moving from if they sold a home and getting a new one, they'll just use it for a few months, to store their household items. A lot of people store things that are just in their garage that they need to get out of the way. We have some who store old cars. And I mean, just about anything.
So I was going to say, it becomes, like you said, a perfect storage place.
Yes.
And rates are in the range, are in a comfortable range?
Yes, they're very competitive.
Okay, wonderful.
For sure.
And then another exciting part of Mark Harris Construction and Organization is the Winding Springs Apartments.
Yes.
Now, tell us where those are located.
They are on Nicholas Street, close to downtown, close to Highway 62, close to everything.
Okay, and what type of apartments in regards to bedrooms, things like that are available?
These are all 2-bedroom, 2-bath luxury apartments. All the finishes are very modern and chic. It's going to be a gated community. We're very excited about it. We have 1 building open so far, and our next building will be open sometime in October.
Well, and if you've been down Highway 62 and you look over that area, they look amazing.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Yeah. And what types of amenities are available for those that will be living there?
We have a clubhouse. It's a huge clubhouse. We have one side for the office and one side for just the residents, tailored to our residents. We have a pool, and it's going to be gated. So we're going to be the only gated community in town. We're going to have a dog park, several other amenities.
That sounds fun. Now, are they fully furnished, or can individuals make them their own?
Both. We can have furnished apartments. We do a lot of corporate apartments for local places here in town. And then you can, of course, bring your own stuff.
Great. And how do people get additional information about leasing those apartments?
So you can go to WindingSpringsEtown.com, or you can call 270-766-1155.
And is that process, does it take very long to do?
No, not at all. Okay. I'm very quick at responding.
And are they monthly or biannual?
The
yearly?
typical lease is a year. We will do shorter term leases, especially with corporate apartments.
Oh, so there are corporate apartments?
Yes.
Okay, so what might be that added incentive for a corporate apartment?
It's cheaper than a hotel, and you have more room. You have a kitchen, it's like home.
As I mentioned at the beginning, Mark Harris has been one of our very beginning sponsors, committed to what we do with HCEC-TV. And without that investment, we would not be able to carry the live local high school sports that we do. Right. And we do close to 80 a year. And it goes back to when Mark was an athlete in this local community, and his children were athletes in this community, and he is really committed to helping with that. So being a member of that organization, what would you like to add about that?
Well, I think that the owners, they're locally owned. They've been in this community for a very long time. They're committed to the community. They're committed to the surroundings, and they love to give back.
Well, Mark Harris Construction is definitely the embodiment of being active and involved in your community and supporting those around you. And we always appreciate all of those supporters and our sponsors. And again, without them, we couldn't do what we do.
Absolutely.
So, Regina, for our audience, just to remind them again, and if you didn't catch that, it's Regina and Gina. The Regina and Gina show today. How can people get in touch with you as property manager?
The best way is probably by phone, 270-766-1155, or email. It's regina@WindingSpringsEtown.com. Okay,
thank you, and wish you all a great leasing season, and also in filling up all those storage facilities and everything.
Yes, for sure.
So thank you for joining us, Regina. And thank you for watching our HCEC-TV, Brandenburg Telecom, live sports coverage.
Welcome back to North Hardin High School, Ron Bevers Gymnasium. We're through one half of action, and right now the visitors, the Lady Bruins of Central Hardin, 27. The home team, the Lady Trojans of North Hardin, 16. Just to give you a few numbers from the first half, Monica Lindsay leading all scorers with 10 points. Alyssa Lindsay with 4, Mallory Reed 2, Katie Gray 1, Harper Hines 7, Madison Wilcox 1, Morgan Covey 2. For the Lady Trojans, Peyton Isom with 4, Jerica Johnson leading the Lady Trojans with 6, Kara Loggins 2, Destiny Scott with 4. So the big story here again, 11-point ball game here, but kind of a rough first half for both squads. I've got both teams with 12, Lady Trojans with 12 first half turnovers, the Lady Bruins with 11, and it was a much better played second quarter as far as taking care of the basketball than the first. The first quarter was a terribly played turnover fest by both sides. And so both teams starting to clean it up. It may be a situation where we'll see both teams start to play a little cleaner, a little bit better here in the second half. We'll see who can assert themselves. A little bit surprising rebounding edge just slightly. It was 10-3 after the first quarter for the Lady Trojans. Right now, 12 for the Lady Trojans, and I believe it's 13 for the Lady Bruins. So they have caught up a better job in the second half, which accounts for the 11-point lead. It was an even contest until the last 4 minutes of that first half. So Lady Bruins rebounding the ball, starting to get that edge and starting to get the possessions. Neither team shooting the ball well, but certainly more possessions is going to mean more points. And so rebounds and turnovers really will tell the tale unless one of these teams can really heat up shooting the basketball. Certainly expect the Lady Trojans to make shots. Peyton Isom, Ella Shearer, Jerica Johnson, too good of shooters not to start knocking down some shots. Again, the shooting advantage, statistically, the Lady Trojans, the better shooting squad on the season, but you'd expect to see both teams shooting the ball a little bit better here in the second half. And we're underway. Peyton Isom and the Lady Trojans starting off with the basketball. Switch there, Mallory Reed on Isom. I thought she'd go to the basket as soon as she saw the big guarding her. Monica Lindsay fighting through the screen to get to Jerica Johnson. Pass, Johnson left wide open, and she'll bank one in. So she's going to start off with a three-point bucket there, and she's got 9 to lead the Lady Trojans. Alyssa Lindsay's going to let one fly. That's a little long. Fighting for the rebound. It's on the floor. Johnson's on it. Turns it back over. Alyssa Lindsay has it. Gets it to Monica Lindsay inside, and she's got the bucket. So a couple of buckets on both sides there. Turnover by the Lady Trojans as they had a rebound but could not secure it to get it up the floor. It's Kiera Loggins now with it with 3 fouls working on Alyssa Lindsay. Knocked away twice. She's now going to drive too far under the basket. Reed trying to come up with the rebound. She'll secure it. Knocked out of bounds by Johnson, and the Lady Bruins will have the ball. So Reed will pick up the rebound here. 29-19, 1 minute into this second half. Both teams with a bucket. Johnson with a three-pointer. Cross-court pass inside to Gray. Gray's going to go up with it. Can't get it to go. Gray gets her own rebound. Tries to go up again. Can't get it to go. Fighting with Lee for it. She's going to come up with it again. Try to get it to Reed. Knocked out of bounds. And the Lady Bruins will retain possession there. Good cut by Alyssa Lindsay, trying to get it back inside. Knocked away. Gray gets the steal, going to give it to Kanai Jones driving. Jones can't get it to go. It's going to go the opposite way to the Lady Trojans, so a lot of contact. They're calling it both ways. Both teams getting away with a lot of contact inside. Jones couldn't get a shot up, driving in the lane off the pass. 29-19, Isom has it, gets it to Shearer. They're going to work their offense. Drive by Shearer in the lane, goes with the right hand, and she's going to get the bucket. Ella Shearer, her first bucket of the third quarter. Lindsay trying to drive. She's got tight on her. Gray fighting on the ground for it. Loggins on the ground there, kind of throwing a punch. And both going for the basketball. It is tied up. It will stay with the Lady Bruins. Off the held ball, Loggins is going to be pulled out of the game there. Destiny Scott will check in. Gray had the rebound but was tied up by Loggins, and they just really got after each other on the floor there. Inbounds pass off of the hands of Kanaya Jones. That'll be a turnover back to the Lady Trojans. 29-21. It's the Lady Bruins with the lead, but cutting into that lead slightly. Lady Trojans, they've got the ball now. Shearer gets it to Johnson. Isom inside on the post to Scott, who's trying to drive. Knocked away. Shearer sidestep. 3 on the way. She's got it. Ella Shearer, 5 quick points here to start this second half and cuts it to a 5-point game. She sidestepped and knocked down the 3. Again, these good shooters from North Hardin aren't going to miss all game long. Good drive. Alyssa Lindsay, she's got the bucket, so she gets in. She's got 6 on the ball game. 31-24, 5:28 to go. The pace is picked up. The offense is moving a little bit. Peyton Isom in the lane. She'll get an easy bucket. Her first field goal, her 6th point. Coming back the other way now, Alyssa Lindsay with it. Throwing it to no one in particular, kind of between Monica Lindsay and Mallory Reed. So another turnover on the Lady Bruins side. And they're going to call a timeout here to talk this one over. It's a 5-point game with 5:14 to go here in the third. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living and Black Branch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Kyler Barkley, Richard Johnson. We'd also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So reset here, 5:14 to go here in the third, and the Lady Bruins really playing some ball here in this third period, as they've scored 10 points already in under 3 minutes. Ella Shearer with 5, Peyton Eisen with 2, and a three-pointer from Jerica Johnson to get that scoring going. Shearer out top, guarded by Kanaya Jones. Struggling, she gets it to Peyton Isom. Isom guarded by Alyssa Lindsay, driving, getting into lane, loses handle on the ball. Mallory Reed has it, gonna get it to Monica Lindsay. She's gonna drive to the basket, blocked by Destiny Scott. Nice block by the 8th grader. She's really making her presence felt tonight. 4 points, rebound, and a couple of block shots. So Destiny Scott really giving this Lady Trojan squad quite a bit there. Mallory Reed's got a 3. It's on the way. It's way short. Alyssa Lindsay has it. Tries to throw it back in. Gray can't handle it. Lee has it. Lee trying to get it to Isom, and that's going to go out of bounds. So turnover back to the Lady Bruins. 31-26, 5-point ball game. Jones back to Alyssa Lindsay. Monica Lindsay in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Mallory Reed comes up with the rebound in there. Can't get it to go. Then she gets the second one to go. So Reed picks up a couple of rebounds and a bucket there. She's got 4 on the ball game. Peyton Isom driving quickly back up the floor. Johnson back to Isom. They're going to set the offense as Isom shouts out the signals there. Ella Shearer and Jones guarding her. Scott trying to get it to Scott Gray, comes up with it off the deflection from Alyssa Lindsay. Alyssa Lindsay's going to push. Monica Lindsay trying to get in the corner. Alyssa Lindsay finds a lane, drives, bucket, and the foul. Alyssa Lindsay. Jayana Lee called for the foul. Her first, team's first of this quarter, of this half, that is. And no team fouls on the Lady Bruins, so this thing has moved along nicely here in the second half. 3-point play completed by Alyssa Lindsay. She's now got 9 points on the ball game. Big play there. 36-26 now. Lady Bruins back out in front by 10. Isom on the left wing working on Alyssa Lindsay. Cross court, Jerica Johnson guarded by Kanaya Jones. In the post, trying to get it into Jayana Lee, and that'll be a turnover there. That is the 5th of this quarter for the Lady Trojans. Lady Bruins will have the basketball. Alyssa Lindsay on the right wing. Mallory Reed out top, trying to move the ball around against this extended trap. Reed for 3, off the mark. Alyssa Lindsay tracks it down. Cross court to Monica Lindsay. She stepped on the line as she tried to catch that ball. Turnover, Lady Bruins. It'll go back. Peyton Isom will bring the ball up the floor. Isom driving. They're going to call a foul on Katie Gray as she's driving down the lane. That'll be on the floor. Her second, team's first of this half. Johnson will inbounds here. Isom working on Harper Hines, going to drive it. She's going to take the shot. Nice take by Peyton Isom. Her 8th point of the ball game. She's got 2 buckets here in this second half, here in the third quarter. They get it to Alyssa Lindsay on the cut. Nice take. She's going to score that one. That was a tough basket. Back to a 10-point advantage, 38-28, 2:46 to go again. The first game between these two was an 8-point contest. You don't expect this thing to get away from either side, but certainly I would expect, and again, Isom had a look there, didn't want to take the three, wanted to drive it. Going to call a 3-second call on the Lady Trojans, and it'll go back over to the Lady Bruins. Juliana Stith and Morgan Covey will check in for Katie Gray and Mallory Reed. Alyssa Lindsay working on Destiny Scott. Quick passing. Monica Lindsay has it. She gets a three off. Bouncing around, can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound inside. Alyssa Lindsay comes up with it somehow and gets the bucket to fall. So scrap for the ball. It touched about 4 different players, and Lindsay came up with it. Scott inside working on Morgan Covey. She makes a nice move. Covey knocks it away, but they'll call the foul on Covey. Scott will go back to the line. Covey's first, team second of the half. And it'll be Destiny Scott at the line shooting 2. Again, Destiny Scott's had a good night. So far, though, I believe 0 for 3 from the line. Good-looking shot. She'll knock that one down. Really has good-looking form, good-looking shot. It was a good move in the post there as well. Second on the way. She's going to knock that one down as well. So Destiny Scott has 6 points. She'll check out. Gianna Lee will check back in. 40-30 is the score. 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. As we've seen a lot more scoring here in this third quarter than we did almost in the whole first half. The Lady Trojans have 14. They only had 16 in the first half. Good pass inside behind to Alyssa Lindsay. Can't get it to go. Gets a rebound. Finds Monica Lindsay, but Monica not able to get the shot off.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Monica Lindsay in the lane pulls up for the bucket. Peyton Isom out top, 42-30, 1:10 to go. She's driving against Alyssa Lindsay. She's in the lane. Bucket is good. Think they're going to call the foul on Harper Hines, so good take from Peyton Isom. Again, that aggressiveness. She doesn't seem to really want to shoot the ball from the perimeter, but she is getting to the rim throughout this ball game. Foul called, I believe, on Morgan Covey. Peyton Isom will complete the three-point play. Again, it's a third team foul, her second. Isom was 7 here in the second half, 11 overall. Cross-court pass. Monica Lindsay has it. Looking cross-court again. Looking inside to Morgan Covey. It's off her hand and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Bruins. Kania Jones checking back in. She's going to get Morgan Covey out of the lineup. Jones had 2 fouls in the first half. Played the first part of this third quarter back in for the stretch. 45 seconds to go here. 42-33, 9-point advantage here for the Lady Bruins. Kiera Loggins easily to the basket. Can't get it to go. Kania Jones with the rebound. That was a big miss there, as could have cut that lead to 7 there. Monica Lindsay, I don't like that foul call. I thought Gianna Lee played good defense, but and I didn't see the contact. Monica Lindsay going to the line off balance. I think it was the fact that she was off balance that made it look like maybe there was a foul, but I didn't see it. Third foul on Gianna Lee. Team second of the half. Lindsay at the line. She'll knock down the first. She's got 15 points on the ballgame, 5 here in the second half. Destiny Scott, Carly Atkinson will check back in. Gianna Lee and Kiera Loggins checking back out for the Lady Trojans. And the second one is good as well. Fighting for the rebound inside. A lot of contact going on in there between Destiny Scott and Kania Jones. Quickly back up the floor, stolen away by Monica Lindsay. It's knocked away by Ella Shear. Ella's got it, 3-on-2. She'll pull it back out. Didn't see anything she liked there. She'll get it to Jerica Johnson. Atkinson. I don't know what happened. Atkinson was trying to go to the basket. 8 seconds to go here, 44-33. Ball, not sure what the call was. Lady Trojans have possession here with 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. High pass, great one-handed catch by Peyton Isom. She's going to drive now, get to the rim. Oh, my land. They're going to call that an and one. Great take by Peyton Isom, no doubt about that. That was an NBA continuation kind of call. It looked like she had been fouled out on the floor. But a great take, strong finish at the basket for Peyton Isom, and she'll get one more. Try to cut into this lead. It's 44-35. She can cut into lead, making an 8-point ball game here. The 73% free throw shooter has had a heck of a third quarter. Just off the mark, rebound to Kanaya Jones, and that will probably end the quarter. Jones is going to launch just off the mark, so Jones another rebound there. And it remains a 9-point ball game, 44-35. Lady Bruins on top. 8 minutes left to go in this ball game. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Whining Springs Luxury Living, located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street, now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available is Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WhindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff, available for your recycling needs, located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. So here we go, period number 4. And certainly both teams picked it up in the third quarter. 19 points scored by the Lady Trojans when they only had 16 in the first half. Lady Bruins with 18 points in that third quarter. So much better output and production, much more efficient. Nice take by Isom. She's challenged by Gray and can't get it to go. Rebound is to Kanaya Jones. Good help that time. Alyssa Lindsay has it, gets it to Mallory Reed on the baseline. Cross court, Monica Lindsay. Inside, Alyssa Lindsay. Fouled, and the bucket is good. Alyssa Lindsay. She's having a heck of a second half. Foul's going to be on Carly Atkinson. Her first, team's third, I believe. Lindsay will go to the line. Alyssa Lindsay with 11 points here in the second half. Make that 12. She's 2 for 2 from the line, 2 3-point plays, and so she's having a great second half. She's got 16 overall. Atkinson in the corner, looking to try to get it to Scott, guarded by Gray inside, battling on the post for position. Jerica Johnson driving. She's going to dish off. There's Peyton Isom going to drive in the lane, and that ball is stuck. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Kanaya Jones, number 14, and it looks like Peyton Isom will go to the line. That'll be Jones's third, team's fifth. And we've got a referee with some serious hops. Hopefully he didn't pull a muscle. So Peyton Isom to the line for 2. And the first is good. Again, Isom is a 73% free throw shooter, knocking down a number of free throws tonight. That's her 6th made free throw, I believe, out of about 10 attempts or 11 attempts. There's another. So Isom making good from the free throw line. 47-37, 7:15 to go here in the fourth. Reed open. She's going to shoot. Can't get it to go. Alyssa Lindsay there. They call a foul, I think, on Lindsay. They're going to call the foul on Alyssa Lindsay there. And she got the rebound, but they said she pushed off to make space to come up with that rebound. Quickly up the floor, Lady Trojans, Kiera Loggins. She's going to drive, kind of unguarded. Tries to make the pocket pass on the roll to Destiny Scott. Scott didn't really look ready for it. Not a bad-looking pass, but hard to see, hard to pick up in really tight space there. So Lady Trojans with 8 turnovers here in this second half. Lady Bruins with 5. Trying to go to Gray. Gray's going to reach over the back, trying to get the ball from Johnson. The ball was tipped out front as they tried to throw over the top to Gray. So that is Katie's 3rd foul. Team's 7th, already in the bonus. The Lady Trojans here early in the 4th quarter. Jerica Johnson will go to the line to shoot one in the bonus. That first was off the mark. Kanai Jones comes down with the rebound. Her 5th of the ball game. Alyssa Lindsay has it. She drives baseline. She walked, it looked like, but she puts it up. Can't get it to go. Katie Gray has it. She'll put it back up and in. So Gray rebound put back there. Her first bucket of the game. She's got 3. 49-37, 6:30 to go here. Gray's going to step out. Johnson had a good look at it. Can't get it to go. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound. Up ahead to Monica. Guarded by Kiera Loggins. She can't get it to go. They'll call the foul, though, on Loggins. That's going to be Kiera's 4th, I believe. Team's 4th of the half. And Monica Lindsay will go to the line. Timeout called by Coach Hooper. She wants a full timeout. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. We'd also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nhhs.com and subscribe today. So we're just into 4th quarter action here. It's 49-37, Lady Bruins with a 12-point advantage. Again, this second half has been a score fest as much as the first half was just ugly, difficult basketball for both squads shooting it. Here in the second half, both teams much more efficient. Still turning over, I'm sure, way more than their coaches would like to see, but making some shots, taking advantage of trying to get to the rim, getting to the free throw line. And we will come back here with Monica Lindsay having 2 at the line. Rebounding advantage has been massive here in the second half for the Lady Bruins. Little off balance that time. I saw Monica Lindsay kind of bobble a little bit at the line before she shot that. That was off the mark. Got to get your feet under you, be set before you shoot that free throw. That one's up and good, so Monica Lindsay will knock down another free throw on the night here. She got 7 in the second half, 17 overall. Peyton Isom quickly up the floor. Atkinson's wide open for a 3. That one's up, no good. Gray and Reed have checked out, and Juliana Stith and Harper Hines have checked in. They're going to call a charge on Alyssa Lindsay as Carly Atkinson goes to the floor. Good play by Atkinson, seeing Alyssa Lindsay pushing it up the floor quickly there, and found a good spot and was able to draw the charge. It's a 50-37 ball game, 13 points. Lady Trojans will have it after the defensive stop by Atkinson. It's a man look here. Shearer now working a little bit of a weave with Isom there. Looking inside at Destiny Scott, guarded by Kanaya Jones right now. Shearer outside. She's going to step to the side, let one go. That one's good as well. So Shearer, her second three of the half. She's got 8 on the ball game. That is her average. Monica Lindsay finds Kanaya Jones. They're moving it quickly around. Can't find an open look, even though there may have been a couple of open looks in there. Pass inside. Kanaya Jones can't handle it. And that'll be turned back over to the Lady Trojans. Jayana Lee and Kiara Loggins checking in for Destiny Scott and Carly Atkinson. 50-40, 10-point advantage here. 5:16 to go. Lady Trojans looking to make a run right here. A couple more shots. Is Shearer again. She has heated up. They're going to have to get a hand in her face. Shearer is bringing them back in this ball game. It's now just a 7-point ball game. Lindsay's going to find Hines. She was not set shooting that basketball. That's a held ball. It should stay here with the Lady Bruins, but someone's going to have to get the ball. And the official, again, making himself useful. It'll be Lady Bruins with the basketball on the held ball. .50-43 is the score. Juliana Stith has it out top, gets it in the corner, back to Monica Lindsay. She's doubled. They'll work it to Stith. She's open, now guarded by Loggins. Cross court, dangerous pass. Those skip passes are dangerous. Reach in by Isom. They're going to call Isom on Monica Lindsay as Lindsay was making a move there. So Isom is going to pick up her second, team's 5th. Lady Bruins have the basketball here. Stith has it. Double team there. Back to the wing to Stith. Working on Loggins. Cross court. Hines looking inside to Alyssa Lindsay. Another turnover as they're not able to get those interior passes right now. Coach Covington Jones needs a 30-second timeout to talk about that. Some pretty sloppy ball handling to throw those away. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are. Termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles. Their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. 4:37 to go. Lady Trojan basketball. 50-43. Again, just a 7-point advantage now. And the way Ella Shearer is shooting the basketball and the way Peyton Isom's driving the ball to the basket and getting to the free throw line, this thing is absolutely not out of reach. This thing is definitely a very close affair right now. Shearer has it out front, guarded by Stith. She's going to give it to Jerica Johnson. Johnson to Peyton Isom. Isom working on Harper Hines. Hines giving her a little bit more space, probably trying to keep her from taking the ball off the dribble. That's what Isom wants to do. She's double teamed. Ball taken away. Stith comes up with it, gets it to Kanaya Jones. In the corner, it's Monica Lindsay. She's going to drive on Lee. Can't get it to go. Lindsay with the rebound. Back up with it. Can't get it to go. Kanaya Jones fighting for it. She's going to have it. She goes up. She can't get it to go again. Fight for the basketball. And it's going to be Lindsay with the ball. What's the call? I think Central Hardin called timeout with possession. Full timeout for Coach Covington Jones. Couple of missed baskets there. Opportunities for the Lady Bruins to get the ball in the basket. Couldn't get the score off the turnover from the Lady Trojans. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, and Black Branch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and E-Town Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew. Ron Hartley in the truck, Kyler Barkley and Richard Johnson on the cameras tonight, bringing you the action. I'm Paul Gray. We've got 3:55 to go. And coming out of this timeout, I believe it'll be Lady Bruin basketball, bringing the ball out of bounds off the sideline. 7-point advantage, 50-43. Foul situation, 8 team fouls on the Lady Bruins, 5 team fouls on the Lady Trojans. Alyssa Lindsay will bring the ball inbounds. Gets it to Juliana Stith out top. Back to Alyssa Lindsay.
Get ready, Kiera. Get ready.
Monica Lindsay out top. Alyssa Lindsay now in the lane at the free throw line. Knocked away by Loggins. Great play by Loggins. She's going the other way with it. She's looking for Shear on the opposite side. Shear trying to find Isom. She makes a great play to get to the ball. Can't get it to go. Fought for. Monica Lindsay comes up with it going the other way. Fast and furious action. Left hand. Lindsay can't get it to go. Alyssa Lindsay trying to come up with it. Can't get it. They say it's knocked out of bounds off the Lady Trojans. He pointed the other way then. I'm not sure. Okay, the Lady Bruins will have the basketball here. Unable to get that basket to go off of the break. Out top, Alyssa Lindsay has it on the inbounds pass. 3:20 to go here. At 2-3 packed in zone. Alyssa Lindsay can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound. Trying to go back up, but I think that's the 5th on Kiera Loggins. Alyssa Lindsay's 7th rebound. Kiera Loggins' 5th foul. Team 6th overall as she was trying to stop Alyssa Lindsay on her 2nd attempt. Carly Atkinson will check into the lineup. That's a big loss for the Lady Trojans as Loggins has provided some really good defense, really pushed the ball pace-wise. She's done a great job for that squad. Alyssa Lindsay off the mark on her first. She's been perfect in the second half from the free throw line. Unable to get that one to go. She'll have one more. 50-43, 7-point advantage. All these free throws here late are huge as the Lady Trojans are within striking distance. That one's good, so Alyssa Lindsay gets the second of 2, 51-43, 8-point advantage. Isom pushing it quickly up the floor. Oh, knocked away. Unbelievable play by Alyssa Lindsay. She's driving, slows up. Oh, my, lots of contact. It looked like Isom hit Alyssa Lindsay in the face, but no call there. Good play by Isom. Trying to go over the top, and there's Kanaya Jones to make the steal. It's a 10th turnover here in the second half for this Lady Trojan squad. Monica Lindsay in the lane, can't get it to go, and the block is on Jayana Lee. Her 4th, team 7th, and Monica Lindsay will have 2 free throws. She'll go to the line. So in transition, unable to kind of get set. Actually, that's the 5th for Jayana Lee. I thought I had her for 4, but that is 5. I missed one on Jayana Lee. There was one I was confused about earlier, and that must have been the call they had made. So Lee will have to check out. Destiny Scott checks back in. This is the back and forth that Coach Hooper's been doing all game long, and that's Atkinson and Scott in for Lee and Loggins. But now she has no choice. She's down to Lee and Loggins. Missouri Allen has seen action as well as Nevaeh Raphael on the bench. She has a couple more girls she can go to. Lindsay at the line. First one smooth, and it's good. She's made 4 free throws here in the second half. She's got 18 points overall. Her average is 19, so Monica Lindsay having a Monica Lindsay kind of ball game here. Second on the way, and that's another one for Monica. 53-43 with 2:43 to go. A 10-point advantage would be maybe a little difficult, but we'll see. This Lady Trojan squad could certainly make a couple threes and be right back in this thing. Loose ball. And in that loose ball, Coach Hooper's going to call a full timeout. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results. with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Winding Springs Luxury Living, located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street. Now leasing brand new apartments and condos also available. Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. 2:27 to go, 53-43. Coach Hooper taking a full timeout to try to rally the troops here. Down 10 with 2:27 to go. Isom will get the ball inbounds here from Johnson. Isom working on Kanaya Jones right by her, trying to get to the basket. Just no space. Help everywhere you look. They're moving quickly. Johnson had an opportunity for a second. Quickly recovering was Alyssa Lindsay. There's Isom on the drive. They're going to call a foul on Gray. She had her hand straight up. That's kind of a tough call there on Gray, but Isom, great take to the basket. And they will call the foul. That's Gray's fourth. Isom will go to the line for two here. He'll knock the first one down, so Peyton Isom. She got 12 in the second half, 16 overall. Second one on the way and good, so Peyton Isom making good on the free throws, getting the ball to the rim. Double team out top as Monica Lindsay's going to go around it. She loses possession. Shearer trying to get the ball. Monica Lindsay fighting. Jerica Johnson on the ball. Katie Gray going down to try to tie up. Can't do it. Adkison has the ball. Turnover going the other way. Adkison back to Shearer. 53-45. 8-point ball game and a foul on Kanaya Jones. Number 14 called. Her fourth. Team's 10th. That'll be two free throws for Shearer, the top free throw shooter on this Lady Trojan squad. Shooting 77% from the line. She now has 12 points after that make, all here in the second half. Again, the 77% free throw shooter, you'd expect her to make two. This second one could cut it to a 6-point ball game. That one's off the mark, actually. Katie Gray will run down the rebound. She's got 8 rebounds on the night. 53-46, a minute and a half to go. This Lady Trojan squad looking to create some pressure out top. Maybe try to get a turnover. Juliana Stiff, a quick three. That is not a great idea. Good rebound on the long miss. Kanaya Jones has it. Another rebound. She goes up. She'll be fouled. Could not get that one to go either. Jerica Johnson called for the foul. That's her third foul. Team's 8th. Kanaya Jones at the line. She'll knock down the first. Jones' first point of the ball game. Jones and Gray really haven't gotten going with that. Neither has Mallory Reed, really. The three alternate scorers, the girls who, after Monica and Alyssa Lindsay, do a lot of scoring, really not getting much done, any of them. 4 for Reed, 3 for Gray, 2 now for Jones. But it is a 55-46 ball game. 9-point advantage for Lady Bruins. Isom driving and getting an open look at the basket. How is she getting to the basket so easily there in that kind of a situation? Great job by Isom. She has been a handful here in the second half. Stiff, and they're still looking to score the ball quickly here, and I'm not sure why. Alyssa Lindsay shooting the ball. 56 seconds to go. Peyton Isom with the rebound. Long pass to Shearer. Shearer's going to drive. She's going to shoot the ball off the glass high. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. She's going to try to get it back outside. Adkison has a three on the way. That one's off the mark, and Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Boy, that could have changed the whole complexion of the ball game there. A make by Adkison would have cut that to 4. Monica Lindsay going to the line there. 39 seconds. Monica Lindsay at the line. It's a 7-point ball game. First one is good as she was a one and the bonus circumstance, but Lindsay knocks that one down. Again, the top free throw shooter for this Lady Bruins squad at 64% from the line. Second one good as well, so she's heated up from the line. A little bit of a struggle in the first half. She's heated up here in the second half. Jerica Johnson quickly up the floor, 35 seconds, nice move, has it in the lane, gets it to Shear. I thought she could maybe have taken a three. That one comes up short as ball will go out of bounds back to the Lady Bruins. 27 seconds to go, 57-48. Looks like this one is probably in the books here. A little bit too much of a lead to overcome at this point. Monica Lindsay quickly up the floor. Gets it to Gray, who could not handle the pass. She was wide open for a layup. Just not able to get anything going on the offensive end tonight, Gray. 20 seconds and counting here. Peyton Isom double teamed, is trying to drive it all the way, trying to get it to Destiny Scott. Turned over back to Monica Lindsay. 7 seconds. This game is over. She'll dribble it out top, and the Lady Bruins will get out of here with a victory. That was kind of strange. Monica Lindsay threw it to the official with about 2 seconds left. You don't do that until the buzzer sounds. So our final score at the end of this district tilt, 57-48. Lady Bruins come out on top and will move to 5-0 in district play. The Lady Trojans will go to 2-4 in district play. And sloppy first half turned into a pretty good second half as both teams kind of got things going there in the second half and made it a good-looking ball game. Just not quite enough to be able to get back into it. Kind of dug themselves into a hole there early in the third quarter, actually late in the second quarter, that is, did the Lady Trojans. And the Lady Bruins will come out on top. This has been Paul Gray. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. The Lady Trojans will take on the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown. And then doubleheader, Bobby Thompson will have the second game, the boys' game, directly following that action. So we will see you back here tomorrow night. I'll see you at 6 o'clock for this same North Hardin Lady Trojans squad against the E-Town Lady Panthers. For all of our HCEC-TV staff, Ron Hartley, Kyler Barkley, and Richard Johnson, this has been Paul Gray bringing you the action tonight. Good night, everybody.